Antarctica, a continent of breathtaking beauty and unparalleled scientific importance. Its vast, icy expanse holds secrets that have fascinated scientists for generations. For decades, researchers have braved its icy plains, unlocking secrets buried deep within its ancient ice. They have endured harsh conditions, driven by the quest for knowledge. But in the winter of 2024, they stumbled upon something unexpected, something that defied explanation and hinted at a chilling reality. It was a discovery that would challenge their understanding of the continent. It began with a series of unusual seismic readings, like a heartbeat from the Earth itself, emanating from a remote region of the Antarctic Peninsula. These readings were unlike anything they had seen before. A research team stationed at the nearby Palmer Station was dispatched to investigate. They prepared for a journey into the unknown, hoping to uncover the source of these mysterious signals. What they found sent shockwaves through the scientific community. A massive crack, miles long and impossibly deep, had fractured the ice shelf. This was a phenomenon of unprecedented scale. This was no ordinary fissure. It was a gaping wound in the Earth's icy armor, and it was growing larger by the day, threatening the stability of the entire region. The crack was expanding at an alarming rate, and the seismic activity was increasing in both frequency and intensity. It was as if the Earth itself was in distress. The ice surrounding the crack was stained an unnatural shade of black, and a low, guttural hum vibrated from its depths, unsettling the researchers to their core. This eerie phenomenon added to the growing sense of unease. The hum seemed to pulse in rhythm with the strange seismic activity, and the ice beneath their feet trembled ominously. It was a sensation that none of them would ever forget. The team planted sensors and collected samples, desperate to understand the forces at play. They knew that the data they gathered could hold the key to unraveling this mystery. The data they gathered painted a disturbing picture. The crack was expanding at an alarming rate, and the seismic activity was increasing in both frequency and intensity. It was a race against time to find answers. It was as if something colossal was stirring beneath the ice, something ancient and immensely powerful. The very thought of it sent shivers down their spines. The hum grew louder, and the ice beneath their feet trembled with increasing violence. The ground seemed to be alive with energy, reacting to an unseen force. The researchers, their faces etched with a mixture of fear and awe, knew they were witnessing something extraordinary, something that could rewrite our understanding of the world. They stood on the brink of a discovery that could change everything. News of the Antarctic anomaly, as it came to be known, spread like wildfire through the global scientific community. The initial reports were met with skepticism, but as more data poured in, the gravity of the situation became undeniable. Teams of researchers from around the world converged on Palmer Station. Their collective expertise focused on unraveling the mystery of the expanding crack. The station, usually a hub of routine scientific activity, now buzzed with an urgent sense of purpose. Speculation ran rampant, with theories ranging from the plausible volcanic activity, tectonic shifts, to the utterly fantastical, a gateway to a hidden world, an alien artifact buried in the ice. Every hypothesis, no matter how outlandish, was considered. The reality, as it unfolded over the following weeks, was far more terrifying than anything they could have imagined. The crack, initially a minor fissure, began to grow at an alarming rate. The crack, driven by an unknown force, continued to expand at an exponential rate. Scientists watched in horror as the ice seemed to tear itself apart. What began as a fissure quickly transformed into a chasm, then a canyon, and finally a 300-mile channel of inky black water slicing through the heart of the Antarctic peninsula. The transformation was both mesmerizing and terrifying. This was no ordinary ocean water, however. It defied all known properties of seawater. It was darker, denser, almost viscous in its appearance. The water seemed to absorb light, creating an eerie, almost otherworldly glow. The sensors dropped into its depths, revealed temperatures far colder than any previously recorded in nature, along with an unsettling lack of oxygen and marine life. The data was both baffling and alarming. The hum, now a deafening roar, emanated from the depths of this impossible ocean, a constant reminder of the unknown power that lay hidden beneath the ice. It was as if the earth itself was crying out. This was a place of profound mystery and undeniable danger. The researchers knew they were on the brink of discovering something monumental. But the risks were equally monumental. As the scientific community grappled with the implications of the newly formed channel, dubbed the scar by researchers, analysis of the water samples brought back a chilling discovery. The levels of mercury present were astronomical, far exceeding anything found in nature. This was not just a minor anomaly, it was a staggering revelation that left scientists both awestruck and deeply concerned. Even more unsettling was the discovery of entirely new forms of microorganisms. Their biology, unlike anything previously cataloged. These tiny life forms seemed to defy the known principles of biology. These microscopic life forms thrived in the extreme conditions of the scar, their cellular structures seemingly impervious to the toxic levels of mercury and the frigid, oxygen-deprived environment. Their resilience was nothing short of extraordinary. The discovery of these extremophils, as they were classified, sent ripples of excitement and trepidation through the scientific community. The potential for groundbreaking research was immense. On one hand, they represented a potential goldmine of biological information, holding possible clues to the origins of life itself. The possibilities for new scientific insights were endless. On the other hand, their very existence hinted at an ecosystem so alien, so utterly foreign to our own, that it challenged our fundamental understanding of the natural world. It was as if a new chapter of biology was being written before our eyes. The implications were as profound as they were unsettling. The scientific community was faced with questions that had no easy answers. Some researchers speculated that the microorganisms, with their unusual biology, might be the source of the high mercury levels, perhaps metabolizing it in a way never before observed. This hypothesis opened up new avenues of research. Others theorized that the mercury itself might be a byproduct of whatever colossal force created the scar, leaching up from the depths of the earth. This theory suggested a geological phenomenon of unprecedented scale. Whatever the explanation, one thing was clear. The scar was a place of secrets, harboring mysteries that could rewrite our understanding of life, our planet, and our place in the cosmos. The journey to uncover these secrets had only just begun. As research into the scar intensified, so too did the sense of unease among the scientists stationed at Palmer Station. The constant roar emanating from the depths was unnerving enough, a perpetual reminder of the unknown forces at play. But then came the reports of strange interference, whispers, and clicks picked up on underwater microphones, seemingly originating from the abyssal depths of the scar. These weren't the familiar sounds of whales or any known marine life. These were complex, patterned sounds, almost like a form of communication. The researchers, hesitant to ascribe intelligence to whatever lurked in the depths, nonetheless couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched, studied, perhaps even communicated with. The whispers from the deep added another layer of mystery to the already perplexing enigma of the scar. Were these sounds a natural phenomenon, a byproduct of the geological processes at work? Or could they be something more, a sign of intelligence, alien and unknowable, lurking in the depths of our own planet? The possibility, however remote, sent chills down the spines of even the most seasoned researchers. The scar, it seemed, was not content to merely challenge our understanding of the natural world. It was reaching out, whispering its secrets, daring us to listen. This is just the beginning. The crack is still spreading, the ocean is still rising, and whatever's beneath the ice, it's not staying down there forever. If you want to see what happens next, if you dare to witness the truth as it unfolds, hit subscribe and ring the bell. This story isn't over, and when the next breach happens, you'll hear it here first.